Hi, I'm Mark.
I'm Rox.
We're LadBaby.
And this is our podcast, Live, Laugh, Love, the podcast.
Yay!
Dance it out.
Here she goes.
Here we go. Everybody.
What is this movement you're doing?
Over. It's called chair dancing, darling. Hold on. Right. I'm dancing.
I don't think you've perfected it. We've been doing it for this many episodes now. And
I've just done a workout. I can't keep moving, love.
Here we go.
Are you all right?
Already she's started.
Oh, hello, you lovely lot.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast, Live, Laugh, Love.
The podcast.
I don't even know what episode we're on.
No.
We've done so many now.
Who cares?
I think-
Wait, time flies when you're having a good time.
I think maybe 19.
Ooh.
Well, thank you for returning once again. We've got all your favourite features coming up. Dilemma, Date Night Diaries, Confessions of a Lifetime Living with a Savannah.
And would you rather?
Would you rather?
I would rather, yes.
If you ever want to email the podcast, please do. ladbabypodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Love to hear from you. Apart from everyone that keeps going on about the flipping Garden of England and...
Garden of England.
God,
it's because
no
there's a
one
full-blown
cares.
show on TV of it now.
No one cares, Garden of
Everyone
England.
cares about Kent.
I'll tell
It's
you
a
what.
wonderful place.
I'll tell you what everyone has emailed me in about this week.
Go on.
The price of a Walt Disney autograph.
Stop. Is it bad?
We're talking thousands. We're talking big digits.
Really?
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands or just like
No,
thousands?
like 10, 11, 12.
Bargain. You ask me.
Sorry, last week you didn't ever want an autograph. Now it's a bargain.
Don't waste your money. Waste your money.
It's one of it's one of them though. Like the ones that are like
that's mad.
the ones that are like priced like $7,000. It's just someone on eBay, and you're like,
To be fair,
is
I
it
would never know
authentic?
if you just faked it and put it in a frame.
Great.
I'd never know.
Well, that's what I'm going to
and
get
I'd
up
be
to.
dead because I'd never sell it. So I'd be dead and then I'd never know. And then you could go, I don't need to sell it because it's just mine.
That's like the story of what I did to one of my mates at his wedding. Have we
Yes,
told
I
that
forgot
story?
about that.
Have we told that story?
I don't think you have.
That will save that one for another time. I genuinely did that to somebody as a present and kept it a secret for like 10 years. And didn't.
It was on his mantelpiece, wasn't it?
I got someone, a signature, and it was a lie, and I kept it a secret for 10 years. It was fantastic.
Well, it wasn't like it was a joke. You joked about it
Well,
for 10 years.
Yeah, it's a joke / lie, but no one knew but me.
And then you started, didn't you say it?
Let's save it.
Fine, yeah.
Let's save it properly. Because I don't think I've told that story, and that is a fantastic story.
It is a fantastic
It's a long
story.
game of the ultimate prank of all pranks.
It was the longest prank you've ever done, I think.
But yeah, if you are watching us on YouTube, me and Rox, we look rough today.
Hola, senoritas.
We look rough, don't we?
We do. We've down glammed. It's called down glamming.
Down glammed.
We've not glammed at
No.
all. In fact, we're motivated and we've worked out.
What's the opposite of a glow up? What's the opposite of glow? Dim down.
A shakedown.
We've dimmed down.
We've dimmed down.
We've dimmed down.
Dulled down.
Dulled down. Great. We've dulled down for tonight.
Yeah, if you're watching, we're in gym kit and a hat and
Yeah. Normally I'd
makeup.
say go and watch. Don't watch this.
yeah, watch it.
No, don't.
We don't keep anything. We sometimes
but-
you see us glam, sometimes we look like we've fallen off the back of a lorry. And that's all right.
You're not wearing any lipstick and you look dead.
I do
You
look
do
dead.
look particularly dead tonight.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh no. What,
You
like
look
rat vibe?
Just
Oh.
very pale.
Yeah, because even my tan's come off because now we're no longer in the summer amongst the sun. Now my winter crisp skin has come in.
I'll get you some Saint-Tropez. Is that right?
No, I don't like Saint-Tropez.
Oh, no,
No.
me
Oh,
neither.
no.
Mate, what is
Get me
that
tan
is-
in a can.
That's good though, isn't it?
What,
The
Saint-Tropez?
fact that I knew. The fact
Do you
that I
know
knew.
what? I'm very impressed with that.
Yeah.
I've seen a challenge online actually where men have to guess the product. I think I might try this with you because I think you would probably know.
Nail it.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm definitely doing it
Well,
now.
I'll tell you something Rox wasn't impressed with.
Go
It
on.
was my handiwork over the weekend.
Well, whoa, sweet child of mine. I wasn't that harsh.
We are here again within the safety of our attic. and I'm in a safe space that I would like to discuss what happened at the weekend. Okay?
But why do you have to be one dramatic, two like?
Well, we'll see, won't we?
You'll
We'll let the listener decide who's being dramatic. Okay?
Mark and DIY. Okay?
You
have your little
ice.
projects around this house that do.
You can shut your face.
My nutting.
It wasn't one of my projects. Right, I'm going to set the scene for everyone. For all you listeners at home, if you're walking the dog, if you're in the car, if you're, operating on someone for brain surgery, wherever you are listening to this podcast, I'm going to set the scene for you, right? We have lived in this house that we currently live in for 3 years, right? And the duration of the 3 years we've lived in here, in our bathroom, right, we've got like cream/white tiles.
Why are you getting aggressive about
right? Because I'm angry already, okay?
Oh.
We've got like white tiles, right, on the floor. They're on the floor and on the wall.
They're killer white. They're lovely.
They're like white/like cream sort of tiles.
Beautiful, though.
And between the tiles, like the grout is like a dark grey.
Yeah, like grout goes a bit dark, doesn't it?
It's like, I don't think it's gone dark. That was the choice of the people that had it before we had the house, right?
Right.
White tiles, dark grey, like grout between it, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful little look it is.
It looks nice.
Beautiful little look.
But,
since we've lived in the house, Rox has always said to me, "Oh, I love the bathroom. I just hate the grout. Hate the colour of the grout."
I mean, I believe the grout should have been white, the same colour as the tiling, like make it a flush floor,
Right, she's always made this comment.
Andy would know what to do.
I hate the grout. And I've gone, all right. Oh, I hate it. I'd love it to be white. I'd love it to be white to match the tiles. I want it to be right. I'm like,
You agreed.
3 years I've had to deal with this relentless comment of, "Oh, I don't quite like the grout. I don't quite like the grout."
I was making my decision up. And to be honest, I needed to make a very hard decision on whether I wanted it grey or white.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. So for 3 years, I've had this in the back of my head. I've got to sort the grout out in there. Okay?
3 years, yeah, sure. That really did go.
And
off
I was
in
on
your head for 3
I was on
years.
Instagram over the weekend, as you do, cruising about on Instagram, seeing what everyone's doing at a weekend. Came across Stacey Solomon's stories. She's got the same problem.
She was grouting this weekend.
She was grouting, wasn't she?
And it did look bloody good.
And she had the same thing. She had cream cream tiles, dark like grout. So she put on her stories, "This is what you need."
She influenced you, Mark.
I was influenced. I'm going to be honest.
You were under a grout influence.
I am very, very rarely influenced by Stacey Solomon. But on this occasion, hook, line and sinker.
You went in.
I was in. She linked to the product. She was like, "This is what I've used to do all this." I was like, "Hello, my friend. I know how to make my wife's day." Right?
You did.
So I went straight out. I went down.
You came running in.
I was like, "Stacey,
I'm bored. I'm going to get some grout."
I was like, "Stacey Solomon sorted it. I'm off to sort this out." I went straight to the hardware store. I bought everything that I needed. I came straight back.
No. Whoa. You were gone well over an hour. You took forever. It was annoying.
Why was I gone for so long?
Because I don't know. Did you get lost down the grout aisle?
No, Roxanne. The grout aisle took me approximately 9 minutes. In, out,
why
shake
was
it all.
Taking so long?
I'll tell you why.
You went on a little jaunt around the grout.
No, because I had a shopping list sent to me from you. That was why.
Well, while you was out there...
Do you want me to tell you what that shopping list was, everyone?
Oh, God, he had to get shopping for his kids and his wife.
No.
What a shame.
Very salty salt and vinegar crisps.
Yeah, which you got the wrong ones.
There was that very salty salt and vinegar crisps.
Squares is what I put. Salt and vinegar squares.
You didn't. You said
what
very...
did you bring back, Mark? Gary Lineker.
Oh. I'm allergic to her BS, you see. This is what's happening. Right? So I had to find that. I then got told on this list, coffee beans, don't get the wrong ones.
Yeah.
Do you know the panic I have trying to find the right ones? Right? I
actually love doing a hard list for you because it makes my day.
2 boxes of ice poles or something.
Vimto lollies.
Vimto
Legendary.
ice poles.
Big up Vimto.
Right?
I love Vimto.
And then the best one on there, fruity drinks, not juicers, not fizzy.
Honestly.
So not a fruit
I
juice.
knew
Not
that
fizzy.
that would perplex you. And it actually entertained me from the comfort of my own home for at least 20 minutes.
Do you know how hard it is to find a drink that A, isn't fizzy, or B, isn't a fruit juice, like an
Did you
orange
come
juice?
home with an iced coffee, didn't you?
Yeah.
It was a good one, actually.
Yeah, well yeah,
done.
thank you. So that's why I took so flipping long. Anyway, I came home, back to my story.
Back
came
to your
came
grouting.
home with me grout, then I proud I was.
Grouting about.
I've been influenced, here we go. I came in and went, Roxanne, I'm your knight in shining armour. I'm going to solve this problem you've had for 3 years in our bathroom.
I had forgotten about it, I'll be
You
honest.
flipping haven't forgotten about it. You talk about it every time you go in there. So I went in there and I was like, I know my wife. I know what she's like. I'm going to start doing it and then she's going to say she don't like it.
No, I told you to do a section.
So I did.
And then I could assess the section.
So I did one line. I down one side of the 4 sides of it. I did one side and I called her in and I went, Roxanne, what do you think? And she went,
It looked nice.
yeah, it's nice that.
Yeah, it was all right.
I was like, great, you like it? Yeah, it's nice that.
Yeah,
I was
it
like-
was nice.
I was like, great. So,
I was grateful for you doing it because I said, do you want me to do it?
no, you didn't. Don't lie to the listener.
I lied, yeah. I lied there. Tried to make myself sound better, but I'll be honest, I just let him get on with it. I looked after the kids.
Right? So she said, it looks nice that, yeah. And I was like, okay, are you sure before I do the whole bathroom? Yeah, it looks lovely. It's what I've wanted. It's what
It did look
I've,
nice at
so
the time.
I've always wanted it. So I've always wanted it, she said. Cut to 2 hours later, I've been on my knees, working away.
In a peaceful room.
Not a
No one else annoying you.
not a single drink was bought to me. A cup of tea. This is what you brought.
You had your iced coffee up there. What are you... Stop all essing. Stop
Right.
it.
She then comes strutting in as I was literally on the last tile of a, relatively big bathroom floor. She walks in and goes, I think I preferred it the way it was.
I did. And so did you.
Can I tell you the composure I had to have to contain myself from a barrage of sweary abuse towards my wife was very...
You were very contained.
I was very contained.
Very nice guy. I did
Yep.
apologise, but I didn't think it was your best work.
Followed by, yeah, can we just take it off? Imagine you've just grouted an entire floor and somebody goes, can you just take it off?
Oh, Mark. This is what you get when you marry me, love.
When we started this story and you go, oh, it's Mark and his DIY. No, I did a cracking job.
You did. I mean, it did. It just wasn't right.
Oh, fuck. I'm so
I'm
angry.
not paying you for it.
I paid to do it. It's the ironic thing. I went and spent my own money buying the grout to try and sort this problem out. And then you came in and went, and since I've done it,
In effect, I bought that because it's a joint account, love. I'll be honest. I treated you to that grout floor. I made you a nice dinner to say sorry. But, sometimes grout.
and do you
it's
know
just
what?
life.
Do you know what? Every time she's been in there since, she goes, no, I wished it was the way it was. I spent 3 flipping years hearing her say it wasn't right. And now I've spent the last week hearing her say, oh, it was better before, wasn't it? Oh, you agreed, didn't you?
Did you agree, though? Yeah,
I didn't want to change it. You wanted to change it. I was doing it to make you happy because you said you wanted
I
it.
appreciate that. And do you know what? It's growing on me.
Don't lie.
No, I'm lying. Yeah. It looks awful. But I feel like I do appreciate you for doing that. The effort, I appreciated it. I made you a nice dinner. I said sorry.
Ooh, so I'm just going to...
Just don't go anywhere else near with that grout.
If
I
anyone,
think it's the grout you bought. I just don't think it was the right grout.
it was the right grout, Roxanne.
I mean, it was meant
It
to
was
be
the s-
white, but it don't look white, love.
It was white. It is white.
Well, then the tile ain't white.
I'm just going to stop. Okay, I'm just going to stop. If anyone has got any advice on how to resolve these problems with a partner, I would very much appreciate your support in this matter.
Well,
How is it you
do you
save...
need me to help you with this dilemma?
I'm gonna I'm gonna email in.
You should
to
really
Dilemma.
now go and get some grey grout and redo it. That's what any sort of, grouter would do. How wise you are.
Oh, honestly. Oh my God.
You got patience of a saint.
How much DIY
To be fair,
How much DIY have you done, Rox?
well, I hold my hands up. I'm not really a DIYer. I don't get it. I'd rather pay someone an honest job to do it because I know I am crappy.
An honest job. What if it was not an unhonest
No, if
job?
they're unhonest, I'm not doing
Dishonest,
it.
a dishonest job.
I'd rather pay a skilled crafts person to do it because I am terrible. I'd hammer a nail through my hand, stick it to a table by accident.
Right.
I genuinely cause danger when I do DIY.
Yeah.
But I'm very good at doing other things, but just not that.
Talking of an honest job.
Falling off ladders. I've done it all, love.
Talking of someone doing an honest job, we're not going to mention their name or their company. We've got a gardener back.
We found a gardener.
We've got a gardener back. High five, Rox.
Mate,
Got a gardener back. Did a great job, didn't he?
The Lord.
He did a great job.
He did a great job. He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
Honest man. I like him.
Was it an honest job,
I like
Rox?
him. He didn't turn up with a fly-mo as well, which was a bonus.
Did he do an honest job or a dishonest job?
An honest job,
He did
Mark.
an honest job, did he?
I've invited him back to come and, sort the rest out.
Sort out your bush, haven't you? He's coming back.
To cut the hedges.
He's coming back. Rox, is he or is he not coming back to sort out your hairy bush?
He's going to come and trim the hairy bushes. So
I told him he'll need all day.
Win-win.
So...
Oh, shut up, you little...
I've emptied 20 bins for it, so there we go. Okay. That'll teach you. Yeah, all right. That'll teach you for me grouting on my knees for 4 hours.
Grouting.
Yeah, I was grouting on my knees, babe.
You say grouting like a cockney.
Grouting?
Grouting.
Grouting?
You say grouting.
No.
You say grouting.
Grouting?
Yeah, it's like
It's not a cockney.
It is grouting.
No, you're putting a little in it.
Ew.
No, grouting. Been out grouting, babe.
I mean, I'll be honest, Mark, that's the only DIY I've seen you do for a while.
Are you all right?
You get so aggressive about DIY. It's
How many
brilliant.
pictures have you hung in this house?
Well,
How many? No, don't try and think about it. You don't need to think
I
about
take
it.
the pictures, and I
You
smile
take
in them.
something.
I'm the actual picture, or
How,
the children.
how many? How many have you?
How many pictures have you taken?
What do you mean taken?
You're hanging my works of
No,
art.
no. I get them printed as well onto canvases. You just send me folders and go print these.
50-50 in this house.
It's not.
No.
It's not.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
can
The
we
last set of photos, Phoenix took the photos.
Oh, he's a good
of
photo.
you.
He's a great...
And then you sent the pictures that he took of you to me so I could then print them out on canvas, pay for the canvas, then hang them.
Pay with the joint account that I've helped you pay for. Mark, can I
What
just
part
tell
of
you
that
something?
process did you do?
Excuse me. I'm just going to shut this conversation down. Can you tell me how many roast dinners you've cooked in this house?
Can you tell me how many you've cooked?
Hold on. Roast dinners?
Can you tell me how many
Just
you've cooked?
Dinners?
Oh.
Dinners?
What?
What? And you caught me ironing the other day. Eh? He caught me ironing, guys.
The rumour's out.
He nearly fell off his chair.
The rumour's out. She can do it. She can do it. We've been together 14 years.
I'm a 24/7 mum. I don't stop. I'll tell you. That's it. Shut up. Sit down. Get on with it. Grout about. Don't grout off about me.
Painted that step the other day.
You did paint that step.
And how lovely does it look?
Oh, beautiful.
Painted a step outside.
You are good at some things, definitely.
Honestly.
You got to do the other step though, because it's upsetting me that the two don't match. Actually, I'll do the second
You
step.
told me
It was
not to
raining.
do the other step. No,
Yeah.
it wasn't. You went, I'm using that door. Don't use that. Don't paint that
Yeah,
step.
well, you couldn't
and
use that door.
ever since I've not done it, you've told me to do it. And when I had the paint out and I was doing it, you told me not to do it.
I'll do it.
I would love that.
Yeah, all right. I'll do it, but you get upset because I'd like spill paint and stuff. But I'll
Yeah.
try my very best.
Right. You going to do it? You're going to paint a step.
I wish I was one of them girls that was just like, yeah, I'm just going to get a, bit of twine and a thing. I'm going to make a curtain out of it. Like, how do they do that?
Well,
How do
they don't use a bit of twine is what they don't do. That's...
Well, exactly. This is why I
Right.
don't do any of that.
Okay.
You're good at it. You're good at that. I'm good at being,
Rox, just so you know, no, I'm not. I just go online, I Google how to do it,
Right.
and then I read the instructions.
Yeah, but I once sanded a wall and accidentally put a hole in it. There's no way sanding a wall you can do that. This is the thing. If I did it...
You wasn't watching the right video.
I was. I just didn't have the right angle.
To what?
To the sander. It went like that, and it went in the wall and made a hole. And then I had to plaster over that, reset it. It was a 3-day job. I was only trying to sand it. This is the thing, love. It's not because I'm lazy or rude. It's because I'm crap at it.
No, you don't concentrate on the instructions. I've seen you do it. You read the first line and go, yeah, got that. Yeah, got that. Yeah. And you just crack on. You don't fully read the instructions and concentrate.
I once accidentally nearly stabbed my own leg trying to put an IKEA chest of drawers together.
Right.
It took me 12 hours. I literally nearly stabbed my own leg.
I mean, I nearly
with a screwdriver.
I nearly lost a toe building a wardrobe. So it happens.
Yeah. Oh,
do you remember that?
Do you remember that?
The wood slid out, landed on my toe, lost my toenail. Not as in like it just disintegrated.
And that was my fault.
That was because
I dropped.
Yeah, it was your fault again. And then you said how ugly and horrible it looked. For like the weeks that I had it, you kept going, oh, it's putting me off.
It was scary.
Put your shoes on. You had a go at me at how horrible it looked.
Mark is over-exaggerating. You act like I'm horrible to you. I'm not.
I've not even told you about the cage you put me in.
You are praised in this house. You are a joy to live with. We love you, but you're annoying.
I am praised.
Yeah, you are a wind-up merchant, Mark.
By the kids.
Mark, how much of a wind-up merchant are you?
How dare you?
You even wind up Phoenix.
How dare you?
You've been winding him up.
How dare you?
You see, he can't even deny it.
Right, so we're going
to...
I'll tell you what I did forget to do at the start of the show.
Go on. Oh, the review, Mark.
We've had a fantastic review in.
Oh,
guess what?
What a shock. 5-star, is it?
We've had a 5-star review. Just wanted to reach out and say
That's a surprise.
Thank you for your wonderful podcast. I started watching you on Facebook and you always make me laugh with your crazy videos. Mark, I would have killed you over and over again, especially with those confetti cannons.
Well, see? That's how annoying it is to live with. I have to tidy up them bloody cannons.
I love you guys. I was born in Stoke-on-Trent and I moved to Australia at 6 months old. So just listening to the banter and the way you talk backwards and forwards and pronounce words. Sorry, Mark, but I mostly pronounce my words the same as Rox.
Legend. You are, my friend.
Disgusting. Anyway, just wanted to reach out to say you do an amazing job and you make me happy. Congratulations on all this success. I can't wait to read your book. That was Nicola Lawrence.
Thank you, Nicola. That's very kind.
What was it, Nicola? Nicola Roberts. Can't even talk. Nicola Lawrence. I'm angry at her name now. Right.
Well,
right,
thank you, Nicola. And yeah, I'm very nervous and excited about the book coming out.
It's like 3 weeks away.
It's half price on Amazon at the moment, guys. So it's like if you get it for some presents or whatever. Just sorry, I'm plugging it, but it is half price on Amazon.
It's 3 weeks away. We're going to do a big special closer to it.
Ooh.
So we'll talk about it more. We've got loads to talk about. Right, you ready for your dilemma?
Yes. Oh, yes. Do you have a dilemma? Do you need some help in life? Mark does.
I do.
Dial a dilemma. Hi, Mark and Rox.
Sorry, I'm drinking. Hey, go on.
All I could hear was like...
Sorry.
I love the podcast. I listen to it every Thursday on my way to college.
Nice.
Here is my dilemma.
Go on.
My best friend and I have known each other since high school.
Okay.
8 years. And we have always been really close.
Okay.
She recently... Oh, excuse me.
I'm so sorry for Rox yawning through your story. How rude of her.
Let me
See what I got to deal with. How rude. That wonderful story, heartfelt.
I swear to God, ring lights make me yawn. Every time you
Don't be distracted by this beautiful story.
Sorry. She recently got engaged, and I've noticed that she hasn't wanted to hang out with me as much last year.
Yeah, you know why?
I need your advice on what to do about our friendship. Oh, well, that's life.
Look how sad Rox is about it.
I'll be honest, when you do get with someone or whatever, you should not see them though. Like maybe, if your friend starts to like not hang out as much, it's probably because they're hanging out with them or whatever. But maybe make some cuts, carve some time in, be like, hey, once a month, do you want to go cinema? Do you want to do this? Like, don't give up. Don't give up because the person she's with might be an absolute moron. You never know. Or,
boring.
Why is it boring?
Boring.
Okay.
Go on.
That's just normal advice.
How about you phone your friend and try and pencil in some time to go to the cinema?
Oh, yeah.
Boring.
That's
not going to make her do it, is it?
What? What would you do then?
Get some epic stuff lined up. Make her jealous she's missing out.
No, don't make her jealous. Go,
Yeah.
I've got a +1. Do you want to come?
Nah, yeah, well, just get like the most epic shizzle sort, like booked in.
Yeah.
Just be like, yo, this weekend, you won't believe it.
I'm going to
This is an
Dirty
example.
Dancing brunch.
Great.
Wow.
She'll be
yeah,
busy.
I'd be straight there.
She'll be busy, right? You got I got table for two with Beyonce. Like, you got to go in. Do you know what I mean?
You're going to have to spend a lot of money doing that.
Well, I didn't say it's going to be cheap. I just said you've got to get some epic
Got Oasis
stuff.
tickets. I've got what's the big things like? Oh, I've got a Christmas market booked.
Right, I don't.
Be straight there.
I'll be honest. I don't know what girls like. I don't know what you like doing together. So I can't
Not
help.
grouting.
But if this was a bloke and he's got a new missus and you don't see him because he's all committed to her.
Right.
I would
booked a golf day, John. You coming?
I booked a golf day. You never guess. I've got 2 tickets to
The Wembley final.
Man City, Man United this weekend. Do you want to come?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lure her in.
Yeah.
Lure her in.
You won't believe it. I've got my works gave me. I'm in charge of the tab at the pub this Saturday. Get yourself down here. There's 5 pints if you want it.
I've booked you onto an all-you-can-eat buffet, and it's free.
Great. Yeah.
You'd be
great.
straight there.
Yeah, and that's that. If you can get the right buffet, you can get one for like 20 quid at the right lunch deal.
Yeah.
So great advice. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Not, can we pencil in some dates for later in the month, please? I'd really like to see you. No.
Or just get a new friend. Get another one that you can go on all these fun times
You
with.
got to find out.
And then see her when she can see you.
Got to find out what that your friend really loves doing.
Yeah.
What is her favourite thing?
Yeah.
And then you need to book it for 2 of you and go, I've booked it. There's only 2 places.
Do you want to come?
Do you want to come? And then get her there and then make her realise you're more fun than their new partner. Yes.
But you could also say,
Do you want to do
I
something
feel a
next
bit
month?
like I want to
Would you
see
like
you.
to
Can I
pencil
see you?
Can I pencil something in?
Yeah. Be honest. Just be like, oh, I miss you. Can I see you? That's what I'd be like. Oh, I miss you. I want a hug. Come on. Let's go. Should we go out and have
Is
some
that what
cocktails?
girls do?
Yeah, like, oh, I want to hang out.
I
yeah.
miss you. I want a hug.
Well, I do. I like hugging my
If
friends.
if one of my mates texts me, I miss you. I want a hug. I'll be like, oh, I'm busy.
Oh, well, that's a bit harsh. I mean, it's a bit harsh. You might need a hug.
I mean, I have never received that text from one of my friends.
No, of course.
Miss you, want a hug. Miss you, can I have a hug?
Yeah, but
Nah,
you
busy,
lot don't
mate.
even arrange to go out. Like, I'm like, are you going out? You're like, yeah. I'm like, have you booked it? Yeah. No,
No,
you've
no,
not booked
book it.
anything. Who's
No.
going? Don't know yet.
Yeah.
Just all meet there. What? Men are mental.
What do you mean?
I have to know who's going, where we're going, what's booked,
Yeah, because you've all
venue, location, what's the
talking to
cocktail
the
menu.
mic.
I like to look at the food menu before I even get there.
Yeah, because
Prep.
women have got this weird thing where they're like, I'm not going if, Stacey's going, and Stacey, she's still going out with Dave, and is Dave still...
No.
There's all like this added
it's not
drama.
because of slagging off.
It's all this added drama.
No, you... Right, so I'm like, who are you going out with? You're like, oh, I'm definitely going out with my mate. And I'm like, right. And you're like, and then some of my other mates might come.
Yeah.
They haven't confirmed yet. I'm like, you're 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Bloody mental.
But by that point, I probably...
What if none of them came? You're just sat there.
I won't go, no.
But you're there.
I've only got to confirm one.
Mad. That's mad.
But just so you know, when I say I'm going and you're going, who else is going? I haven't confirmed that I'm going.
What? What do you mean?
I'd be like, it's just chilling it. I'd like, my mates would be like, oh, do you want to go out like tonight? And I'd be like, yeah, if you want. They'd be like, okay, great. Who else is going? And then somebody will go, yeah, I might come. Yeah, I might come. What time are you going? I might come. Everyone's just like, I might come.
Everyone's might come in?
Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, great. Well,
so who's guaranteed to be there?
No one. Until like you go, hey, mate, what time? And someone will pick a time and you go, great. I'm going to leave the house now. And as long as somebody else says they're leaving the house, you go. That's it.
It's feral, man.
And then you get there.
Feral.
And as long as someone's left the house when they've said they left the house.
I couldn't cope with that disorientation.
You only need one. You only need one confirmation. It doesn't matter who else then comes. It's just a bonus then. If there's just the two of you, great, you can have a great time. If 10 of you come, you can have a great time.
So chill.
Yeah.
Do you know how chill you're? You're almost horizontal. You're that chill.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
And I'm not a psycho with it.
Whether
but
or not,
I couldn't do that.
As long as there's at least one other person there, I will have a good time.
Right.
I'll just be like, even if
yeah, you don't need masses, but like, I do need someone to confirm they're going to be there.
Yeah, that's the point.
No, not walking out the door going, I'm leaving.
Yeah. Hello, mate, what time? 7 still work for you? As long as I just go, I'm going to leave at 7.
I know, because you come in and go, Rox, can you drop me off? Yeah, I'm like, where are you?
I'll text, for instance, and go, aiming for 7. Does anyone want to do that? And then at like 6:30, someone will go, yeah, I can do 7. And you go, great. That's it.
Mate.
Doesn't matter which mate it is. And then you just go there. Some of my mates I won't see for like 6 months and they come up and it's like,
I'm thinking about it the week before. I'm thinking, what am I wearing? What makeup I'm going for?
No.
Oh, where should we go after?
No, we always meet at the same place, pretty much. I know what everyone drinks because we all pretty much drink the same.
You are basic bitches, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
No,
You're basic.
no.
Yeah.
We're just not drama. Like chill.
But what I'm saying isn't drama.
Yeah, it is. You add drama.
How?
Because
I plan it.
You've got to kerfuffle about.
Planning is not drama.
You've got to kerfuffle about all week about what you're wearing, what shoes, what makeup. Show you wear your hair up, wear your hair down. Show you wear a gold earring or a silver earring. Show you wear a platform shoe or a high heel, or show you wear a flip-flop. Do I take a big bag or a big shovel bag, or I don't know. Like,
shovel bag?
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. There's always like, do I take a coat? Do I not take a coat?
Really good observation.
Do I need an umbrella? Do I not need an umbrella? Am I getting a cab there? Can you drop me off? Like, am I going to go at 4? Can I go at 8? I don't know what time I'm going to be back. What?
Yeah, but
I need to look at my favourite. I need to look what's on. You make a big, what's on this weekend?
Yeah.
You need to see what's going on in the city.
Yeah.
Why? Just go out.
Why not?
Why? Just go out and have a nice time.
Because there could be something extraordinary on.
But they're never, like, what? What is there extra? If it's extraordinary, you've heard about it. If you haven't heard about it, it's not that extraordinary.
New restaurants, right?
You're there
a
like...
new place that's opened up in Nottingham.
What's on in Nottingham on Saturday night of the 19th for 5 girls? You search it and it comes back like an exact, that you're trying to find like the perfect night, right? The best thing, you go out, you don't know who's coming. Great. Oh, right. Such and such turned up. You're there. Out of nowhere, somebody walks in. Dave walks in. You go, Dave, didn't know you were coming. Epic surprise, right? He didn't even know he was coming.
A load of Labradors have got together.
Right. He didn't even say he was coming. And the bonus is he's just rocked in and you go, oh, you didn't say you were coming. You're like, oh, I didn't know if I would. He's like, you're like, oh, you're instantly on a high. You've not had to prep to see Dave. Dave's just walked in. You're loving life. Dave's here, right?
That's how simple you are.
Yeah, and then you'll go, oh, should we go somewhere else? And you'll walk about for a bit and you'll see like, oh, this looks busy. Oh, this is good in here. I've not had to like buy tickets and work my way up to it and work out what time it opens. I've rocked in and it's really good. And what another great surprise. This is the best night ever. And you know what? If it's rubbish, I'll go somewhere else until I find somewhere really good. And I haven't had to think about it for 2 weeks and worry about what I'm going to wear.
I might just try one of those evenings.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I will.
I don't even know what we're talking about now. That was someone's dilemma. I've gone off on one. The solution to your dilemma: get some epic stuff planned and make your mate jealous.
Stuff planned in, especially now it's like Halloween. You've got Christmas coming out, fireworks night. There's lots to plan.
Yeah,
get planning. Don't do what Mark does. Plan it. This is what you need to do.
Or just go out and be spontaneous. Just text your mate and go, "You're never going to believe it. I've got tickets to the most epic thing. You don't want to miss it." Your mate go, "What is it?" Go, "I'm not telling you. It's a surprise." She'll then come out. And then you've just got to go with it and make sure it's a good night.
Love that.
Yeah. All night, just be like, you'll see, until something really good happens. And then you go, that was it.
Yeah, but what if it doesn't?
Got to make it happen.
Right.
Got to make something good happen.
Got to make it happen.
Got to make it happen.
That. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. If you've got a dilemma, that's probably terrible advice. But if you've got a dilemma that you want me and Rox to help with, ladbabypodcast@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your date night diaries. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, date night.
This is.
What?
It's saucy.
Oh, here we go.
It's a saucy one.
Here we go.
And it's used some very, very comedic alternative word options to avoid us using rude words.
Hallelujah.
So, there you go.
I'm grateful for that.
Okay. So there you go. So everyone, be tuned in and ready for some innuendo action. Hi, Mark and Rox. Firstly, you guys are out of this world. As for 5-star ratings, that could be given to Mark with ease, and Rox is off the scale.
Wow.
There we go.
What an opener.
What an opener.
Gosh.
Here goes my date night with a dilemma. Ooh. I met a young lady in a swingers club at the weekend.
Straight in.
So we've gone straight
into the top. Is there swingers clubs?
I met a young lady in a swingers club at the weekend. Okay.
Love that.
Yeah? You here for that, Rox?
I mean, I've got an ear here. I've got nothing else, but go on.
Now, the club has 3 pools. The club has a pool and 3 hot tubs. So let's just say everyone's definitely getting wet in one way or another.
Oh, what a day you've had. Is this just like a bar?
I don't know. He's got a pool and 3 hot tubs. Okay, everyone's getting wet, babe. All right? Rox's face.
I can't even find a sauna at my local swimming pool, let alone a bloody swingers club.
Now, this young lady and I got talking and started playing around in the pool, which is against the club rules.
Okay.
So we moved into one of the private rooms with beds.
Fine.
Okay, so they've got private rooms, so that's where you can have
no swinging in the pool.
No swinging in the pool.
But you can swing in a room.
Yeah, so you can. Your pool is purely for getting to know each other.
Swimming.
For swimming. For swimming and getting to know each other, checking each other out, and then go, little private room over there. Do you want to pop in there for a little minute?
What a vibe.
The beds in these rooms have a rubber cover. To make them to make them easy to clean, but obviously they can get a bit slippy.
Oh my!
Okay,
absolute
right.
Goodness.
I mean,
I'm judging this man. I need to stop. Oh God, I couldn't deal with a rubber sheet, love.
So me and this lady started having some sexy time together, and things were going amazingly until I pull out a little bit too far. And accidentally go back in via the tradesman's entrance.
Oh. Back door.
Yes.
Back doors have just been smashed.
Without warning. So this is...
fuck.
Now, to say this was a shock to us both is an understatement. She screamed, and so did I. Needless to say, we stopped straight away, but the damage was done.
Oh.
She was bleeding.
Oh, dear, Mark. This is a bit much.
And so was my gentleman's sausage.
This is a bit much, love. I mean,
We
did
both-
you sanction this
We
one?
both had to then attend hospital together as there was simply nothing else we could do.
Velocity as he pushed that little.
It might not be little. We are
I
both...
don't think it is.
We both had to attend the hospital together. We are both now out of action from the club, but we have had dinner a couple of times since and are hoping to move things forward and try again soon.
Just not through any back door.
I don't mind if you say my name. Great podcast. Love, Steve. So,
Steve-o. Steve.
Steve, swinging Steve.
Swinging Steve the Swinger.
Steve,
mate.
we've got a new character.
Steve, can you please keep messaging us about the Swingers Club? Because I'm intrigued and I think this is brilliant. We need a Swingers sitcom.
I've tried to keep that story as above board as we possibly can. It had a few more elements to it that I've had to gloss over for for listeners.
I mean, you absolutely knocked me out when the rubber sheet. I could have just finished right there, really, I'll be honest. Steve, I didn't need to know about any back passage or any hospital blood trip, I'll be honest.
So there we go. I'd just like to...
Oh, good Lord, I'm sorry.
That is from Swinging Steve, everybody. Thank you, Steve.
And swings and his slong.
Yeah. Thank you, Steve, for your email. Do please keep them coming, Steve. We're very much intrigued to what else happens in a swingers club.
Just don't do that for a little while. Don't
just make sure that you've fully recovered before you head back in there to gather some stories for us. If you've got a date night story that is unpleasant, enjoyable, fun, dangerous, let us know. LadBabyPodcast@gmail.com. You all right, Rox? Rox, you okay over there? You okay?
I'm all right.
Okay, great. Brace yourself.
Oh, no.
Ladies, I forgot it. This is Confessions of a Lifetime.
Ah! Mark, this better not be worse. Mark. That's a bit of decorum, Mark.
It's not worse. It's funnier, though. It is funnier. Hi, Mark and Rox. I love the podcast. I've been watching your videos since the iconic Toolbox Lunchbox. Your podcast never fails to make me smile and put a smile on my face, even on my worst days. So thank you so much. I have a confession, but please, please keep me anonymous, as I've never told anyone this, and I'm still in contact with the people involved.
Oh, it's gonna be a good one.
This is a good one.
Come on, let's go.
It was about
Bed in, everyone.
It was about 8 years ago when I went on a girls' holiday with a bunch of my mates for a friend's 21st birthday.
21, young and still having fun.
We all went to Magaluf.
Oh.
The holiday started off brilliant, and it was everything I expected and more.
Wow.
We were out partying every night and just living our best lives, having fun and being young.
21.
21. Until
Ooh.
one night, it all took a turn for the worse.
What?
And I did something terrible. We all decided to go out for a nice meal and have a couple of cocktails. Well, those cocktails turned into a few more cocktails until we all ended up going out to a club and having the party of our lives.
Well, that's Magaluf for you.
What happens in Magaluf?
Oh.
The night was brilliant. We were doing shot after shot
Ooh.
and dancing the night away before we all headed home grabbing a kebab. We got back to our room where we was all sharing and headed straight to bed.
Right.
Perfect. They've been out in the loof.
Wow.
They've been
All
out.
the shots and drink. How's she still standing?
Suddenly, I wake up in the middle of the night with what can only be described as the worst, most horrific stomach cramps I've ever felt.
It's the kebab.
I was still drunk and wasn't able to see the hand in front of my face because the room was pitch black. I couldn't get my bearings, and now I was desperate. I couldn't see the toilet, but I had to go. As I went to stand up, I felt something by my feet. It was my best friend, whose birthday was the 21st, and her very, very, very new and expensive handbag. Without thinking, I squatted down quickly and explosive diarrheaed into it. At this very moment, one of my friends woke up. She sat up in bed, with her eyes still sort of closed, looking around. I froze, staying still, hoping she wouldn't see me squatting over our other friend's handbag.
Oh my goodness.
Thankfully, she laid back down and didn't notice. I stood up, cleaned myself off, and got quickly back into bed. The next morning, I was awoken to the deadly screams of my friend. The flashbacks kicked in and I was mortified. My friend was livid. She was kicking off in a mad state of absolute panic. I then did the unthinkable. I blamed it on my other friend, the one that had sat up who nearly caught me. To my relief,
That is brutal.
To my relief, this friend couldn't remember anything from the night before because she was so drunk and was so clueless she didn't know if she did or didn't do it.
Brutal.
Needless to say, this ruined the rest of the holiday. The girls fell out and wouldn't speak to each other or even look at each other for the rest of the holiday.
I mean...
Roxy's having a moment, guys.
I would not. You'd have to laugh someone having a turd in your bag, wouldn't you, off?
Fast forward 8 years and I'm still friends with the same girls.
Oh, no.
However, these two girls have never spoken since.
Oh, my God, that's a bit much.
I feel so guilty for what I have done, but I'm too afraid to now be honest about it. I think I will die with the lie.
Not... I'm sorry. If you accidentally took a turd in my bag, like
I
if
think
I
it
had
was
a
more
Chanel
than a
bag.
turd, Rox. I think it was a diarrhea-y little vodka.
Well, if you accidentally did, I would not torture you for 8 years. I'd make you buy me a new one.
Yeah, but, you know, a little diarrhea drop into a, what is it?
Friendship,
Louis Vuitton or whatever.
Cannot. That girl is brutal. She's brutal. That she
the fact
sticks
she just
her
went,
mate up.
it was someone else and pointed it out to someone else.
No, man. What I'm impressed with is how she actually got the turd in the bag that skillfully.
Could have been a big bag.
Yeah, it could have been a big bag. I'm going for like a small little.
Yeah, you're thinking like a little small purse. It could be like one of those big bucket bag things that you have. Like
perfect toilet bucket bag.
Yeah, like one of those.
Not that I've ever pooed into one.
No, but if you were going to poo into one,
it would be a bucket bag.
That would be the one you would choose.
Bucket bag, definitely.
She could have had like a big like Louis Vuitton type bag. They're like a few grand.
Yeah.
Straight in there, straight back to bed. I love it. That is a great confession. Thank you.
Brutal. Can I just say, you are an animal.
You are my hero.
Of course, Mark loves a story. I feel sorry for the friend that didn't even take a turd.
To not only have the audacity to do it, but to then pull off the lie convincingly, convince everyone you're an incredible human being. Thank you so much. If you have got a confession...
Mate, you're dead to me.
If you have got a confession, please let us know. LadBabyPodcast@gmail.com. That was a good one,
Buy
wasn't
your friend a new bag. Buy your friend a new bag. Send your other friend flowers and get them all back together. God, that's no.
Rox can't cope.
I can't cope. No.
Living with a...
Savannah.
Oh, yeah.
They just pooed in my bag, love.
In my bag? Louis Vuitton.
Chanel.
Louis Vuitton.
Chanel bag.
Been bought at the market, little Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
This is a section of the show, guys, where I teach Roxanne how to talk properly. We give her a word every week and she has to try and talk it through. And this is actually a word that we've kind of touched on before, I think.
Okay.
But I don't think in this way.
Okay.
So I was talking to you about something this week.
Yeah.
And how you pronounced it back to me was very funny.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't think we've talked about it in this way before. So the word is duck. How do you say duck?
Duck.
You don't know.
What duck?
Duck.
What, a duck?
You go duck.
Duck. What, A up me duck?
So
A up me duck?
Kobe came running into the room and went, "Where's me duck?"
Yeah.
Right? And he's running around me duck because he's got this little favourite duck he likes to go in the bath with. And he's running around going, "Where's me duck? Where's me duck?" And I'm looking. And Rox comes in and goes, "You duck. It's in your bedroom. You duck. You duck." And Kobe's like, "Duck." He goes, "Yeah, me duck." Rox goes, "Duck." You can't say duck. You say duck.
Duck.
You don't know.
Tuck. You sound
Duck.
like you're saying tuck. No.
Tuck.
Duck.
Yeah, tuck and duck is the same word.
Duck.
Duck. You say duck.
Duck. Yeah. Duck.
No.
A up me duck.
Help me, duck.
Duck.
There's a U in it.
Duck. Duck.
Duck. You say duck.
Umbrella.
There's not what. What do you mean?
You umbrella. Umbrella.
Umbrella.
Why you sound? Why do?
That's how it's phonetically sound. What are you doing? What are you doing? Umbrella. Up. Umbrella.
Up.
Up. No.
I just say it positively. Like
No, you don't pronounce it correctly. You can't
Oh.
say you're saying it positively.
say it. Say up. Like say it like higher. You
Up.
just up.
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 There you are.
Up.
Up.
No, you're still pronouncing it differently.
Duck.
Duck. You say duck.
I'll tell you another word that's
Yeah.
say
Begins with an
that.
F. Yeah. But that's what you came in and Kobe's went, "Where's me duck?" And he's looking around. You went, "Cobes, your duck's upstairs."
duck. Yeah.
Your duck. No.
Yeah. He did question. He went duck. He did actually.
Yeah, he
go to-
stopped and looked at you.
He was like, "What?"
And I went, "You duck, Cobes." And he went, "Oh, okay." And then he went, "Your duck's upstairs." Not your duck, Rox. Your duck.
Duck. Hello, duck.
Help me, duck. Okay?
A up me duck.
Just not, you don't have to do this whole, just duck.
Duck.
Well, we've come a long way. We've come a way. It's a good one for you tonight.
I don't give a duck.
Yes. Well done, Roxanne. Well done. Okay. Right, here we go. Would you rather?
I'd rather.
Would you rather?
Depends what rathering it's going to be. Rather.
Would you rather, Roxanne?
Is this a life one?
Yeah.
Oh, they're my fave.
I think this is a good one. Would you rather be born into the past or born into the future?
Oh my God.
So if you could choose now to be born and you'd be you, would you rather be born into like a time in the past or take your chances with the time in the future? So you could choose an era right now. You could go, "Oh yeah, I'd love to be born in like Victorian times, or I'd love to be born in like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Period drama times.
Yeah, or like the swinging 60s. We could have been born.
Jane Austen.
If we'd have been born in the 50s, Rox, that would have meant we'd have been 20s in the 60s, and everyone goes, "The swinging 60s was cool."
I mean, the 80s were pretty epic.
Yeah, but we should have been born in the 70s so we could have enjoyed the 80s.
Yeah.
Right? But that's just our lifetime. But you could have been born like,
But there's this thing
hundreds of
where
years ago.
the future, like now, like I'm like, back in the 90s, I only had a pager. Now I've got a phone.
Right.
It's like my whole business. I can stay at home. I can see my kids. Like
Yeah,
the
but if you-
future is
Yeah, but if you
Right.
chose the future, you don't know. There could
yeah,
be.
but then it could be, like one of them films like Demolition Man where it's like carnage.
Yeah, well, it could be like global pandemic wipes out of all of
Yeah.
human beings, or global warming has meant that we're all living in a dome, or
I think
don't
I know the answer to this, Mark.
I'm
I'm
excited.
most definitely
Mm,
going back
too.
to the 70s so that I can live through the 80s and relive that joyous time. Because mainly people my age seem to be so much more happier than people nowadays.
So you'd have been born when?
Probably just before the 80s so I could enjoy it.
So you'd still be here now, Rox. You'd just be 10 years older. So you'd still have this, you'd still be dealing with this now. You'd just be
but
older.
where would you go then? 2050 or something? Like, would you go
I'd
far?
go future, yeah.
Of course you would.
I'd go future.
You'd be a robot.
I'd love that.
Could you?
Yeah.
I mean, I want to embrace it, but I feel like I'd just be like annoyed.
No, it would annoy me, but like the tech would fascinate me.
Yeah, the tech would be great, I reckon.
Because you'd be born and it'd be like, here's your mum and dad. And they'd be like, androids.
I just want a great car. Like one that
They might be floating
potentially
now.
fly.
Yeah, floating cars.
Hello, Roxanne. Welcome.
But then everyone said
welcome to the future.
But everyone in the
sod it. I'm going to the future with you.
Everyone in the 70s thought we'd be having flying cars by now, didn't they? So that doesn't work.
Yeah. No, that is true.
So even if you went in forward in time, like 200 years, it might not be that different.
Well, now I'm confused.
But this is the risk.
What would you do?
Well, if you go back in time, what you're definitely going to get.
Yeah.
Where if you go forward, you don't, do you?
Because if you lot aren't here, there's no point.
Well, that's what I mean. We're not going to be here either way, Rox.
I don't like this one, Mark. I'll be totally honest. They always get me, these. I think I'd live in the past. Sod it. Yeah, sod the future.
What? But just by 10 years, you're just taking it 10 years. That's the only difference.
I'd probably go to the period drama time. I like that. What's that?
I don't know, like Victorian times, maybe.
Maybe I love them corset dresses. The Jane Austen era, outside floaty dresses, big banquets. I mean, you sit round, you play the piano and do some knitting and crochet. Fantastic.
You'd be terrible.
Why?
You can't knit or crochet.
No, but I'd pretend.
You can't
like,
pretend.
I'm just sitting there doing nothing.
You can't pretend.
Well, okay, I'll probably be one of the cooks then. I'll cook it. I'd serve.
You've got to be a good cook to do that. You'd be terrible in this era.
Oh, shut up. What are you chatting about?
Women back then, babe, they had to cook, clean, do the ironing. They
didn't they had all servants?
No, they didn't back then. They had to keep their men, didn't they? In that era, you'd hate that. You love being a strong, independent woman. You wouldn't like to go back there. You'd hate that. You'd hate it.
You love being a strong, independent
woman.
You do. I actually do. Yeah.
You do. You love being a strong, independent woman. Going back to that era, dropping you in there, someone asking you to, shine their shoes.
Oh, no, thank you. Get on.
I know where that shoe would go.
Yeah, straight up the duck. Oh, mate.
You know what? The only I would go future, but there's part of me that would like a little, like a battle time.
Oh, stop!
Yeah,
you wouldn't even be able to run in armour.
What are
you
about?
all right? Do you know how heavy armour is?
Mate, I'm a 6'8" man.
Yeah, you'd be like the mountain.
Yeah, like back then, like from an early.
You're scared of fighting.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be if I was born in that era.
You wouldn't be on the front line though, love, would you?
Mate.
You'd be at the back with a catapult like, oh, go on then, let's fire it. Yeah.
No.
You'd be with a burning sword thinking you were Robin Sodding Hood.
No.
Yes, you bloody
Back then, with my height, they'd have had me in like a little boot camp early doors. I'd be enormous now.
Yeah, and a
fearless.
target.
Nah, fearless.
For the army.
Nah, I'd be fearless, mate.
I'd be riding horse.
Women wouldn't be allowed to ride horses, Roxanne.
Yeah, mate, they would. I'd be a rebel. I'd be a rebel woman.
How angry you get at
I'd
the
be
thought
like,
of it.
like one of them authors that was like pretended they had male names. So women back then weren't allowed to be authors, so they wrote under the name of a man. So
what would
no
you
one
be
knew it
writing
was a woman.
about?
What?
What would you write about?
I am an author, you know.
I know, but what would you write about back
Children's books, wouldn't I?
then? Right.
Like Beatrix Potter and that. Mate, imagine.
We've established Rox wants to go back in time 200 years to write Beatrice Potter books.
Drive. Oh my God, imagine every morning, horse and cart turns up. Yeah, take me to church. Mate, I'm just going to ride my horse across the field.
Sorry,
But you can't do that in the rain. Yes, I can.
Rox, you're assuming you're a lady with money.
I would be lady with money, yeah.
No,
I would work my way up to that.
you could.
I would. I'd have massive
You'd be stable
boobs,
girl.
and I would be irresistible.
No, you'd be stable girl, cleaning out the horse manure. You wouldn't be trotting about on the horse in carriage.
Why would I? Why? I would be the queen. Thank you. I would.
No.
Yes.
No.
Mark.
No.
You can't hold a queen down, my friend. Okay?
Yeah, you
Once
can.
a queen, always a queen. I would be the queen.
Right. Great.
I would own a property. A manor.
Okay.
Roxanne's manor.
I'd go back and
Lady Rox.
I'd go back and be Henry VIII then.
Oh,
Yeah?
God, no. Ugh. All the wives beheading. Shut up. Absolutely not. You come and work
Roxanne.
you could come and work in my manor.
Roxanne, have her head off.
Off. Have my head off. No, you could come and work for me. You could be my stable boy. All right? Actually. No, you can come in the house because you're quite good at DIY, but you're not grouting.
Thank you for joining us, everyone, this week. As always, if you want to get in touch, LadBabyPodcast@gmail.com.
What a conversation that was.
Have an amazing week, everyone.
Have a good week. Keep positive, keep going, and enjoy yourself.
And if you're thinking about grouting your bathroom, don't bother.
Yeah.
It's not worth
Or
it.
get the colour you like.
Get the wife you like.
You love me.
Thank you, everyone.
Goodbye.